been to the press, and now we're back to the lathe, and we're going to check and see how we did. We're going to put it back between dead centers because we know that that's accurate, and check and see how far we're out now. If you remember last time, we was about 44, 45 thousandths out, everything, and we've bent it in the shaft, kind of showing you through that video. If you want to pan down the dial indicator, I'll show you what we have now. As you can see, dial indicator mounted in the same way, everything. And as I turn this over, give it a full revolution, you can see that we're about 1.5 thousandths out, which is pretty decent because that's an awfully short shaft to be trying to press back into shape. And generally, I find the longer it is, the easier it is to press back into shape. But this thing, by all means, doesn't travel at a high rate of speed. It's simply a hand crank on a surface grinder, and it meets up to another bevel gear. It doesn't move all that fast necessarily. So at any rate, there you've seen it. We put it back on the lathe and everything. Hopefully you followed along with the other videos and you know what's going on. But we hope this was helpful to you and you kind of get an idea. You can do it yourself and everything. And we'll be looking forward to your questions on the issue. And keep watching because we plan to put out plenty more videos. Thank you. Alrighty, we're getting ready to do another video and everything. I'm in the need of a chunk of aluminum to be cut off so I could use it in my in a pressing application. You'll see in some other videos it's called a grinder shaft straighten and everything. We use a chunk of aluminum between the pressing block and everything so we don't tear up our nicely finished shaft that we're trying to bend back. Anyhow, my bandsaw is out right now, and I wanted to show you another little trick that I use to cut aluminum up and everything. It's not really that complicated. All I do is take an old carbide tipped saw blade. If you want to pan down here, take an old carbide tipped saw blade that's maybe not so good for wood anymore and everything, and they're just not cost effective, I guess, to have sharpened. So what I'll do is I'll take a scrap chunk of aluminum, I'll screw it down, fasten down to the table with just some simple screws, ran into the wooden deck of my radial arm table. And what I'll do is I just take multiple passes on it. I bring it out to this side because the blade rotates this way. If I tried to cut it from this side, it would want to jerk into the work and bind up. So I start on this side out here, and I slide it back, come through, and then I lower the whole mechanism down a little bit. Take another pass, and on until my part's separated. Like I said, I'm using screws to hold this chunk of aluminum down. It shouldn't go anywhere whatsoever, but I'll get this thing fired up and keep on watching. Alrighty, we're going to cut this chunk of 6061 aluminum down and just kind of show you our little trick for using a radial arm saw for buzzing up some aluminum the direction or the way we want to. Here we go. say, it isn't the most ideal way, but it is a way of getting it done. And just thought I'd share it with you. If you're in a pinch, it works good.